Hello, welcome to New Durham Junction. Today, for this update, it's going to be something different. Now, a couple of months ago, I sent a loco away to be weathered. So, we'll get to that one in a second, but I'm going to introduce you all. You probably know them, the Class 60s, aka the Tugs, aka the ultimate pulling power locomotive. So, I'm going to read a little brief description off the back of this Hornby box, because I can't remember it all anyway. Just to give you an introduction on the Class 60, everybody knows what they're like. They're absolutely fabulous machines. Right, the last mainline diesel locomotive type built for the Class 60 arose from the arrival of subsequent success of the Class 59 locomotive, with haulage capacity and reliability superior to the 31, the 37 and the 47 locomotives. In the sector service at the time, train load plutonium metals, construction and coal were prompt to the lobby for new UK design locomotive to match it. There's still quite a few of them parked up at Taunton. Absolutely class logos to see them out on the lines now. It's brilliant. There's various different liveries to get. The British Rail Board eventually secured the necessary treating funding following difficult procurement process, and contract was finally awarded to Brush Electrical Machines of Loughborough on May 17, 1988 for 100 Class 60 locomotives. So 100 of them, it doesn't seem many. Still quite a few of them parked up in Taunton. Brush's design was incorporated many features from the Class 59 specification, as well as own CPEX traction control system tested on the Class 58 to improve adhesion. The Class 60s were geared for maximum speed of 62 miles an hour. The power unit has been an 8-cylinder, 145 litre Blackstone 8MB 275T diesel traction engines were built by Merleys at the Stockport Works, delivering the maximum power output of 3,100 HP at 1,000 RPM. The body shared with the same with the Class 92 locomotive was a Monic stress skin construction with diagonal trusses. External bodywork providing support. Internal components were built by Procter UK at Wakefield. The first locomotive was handed over to Rail Freight on time in June 1989, but the extensive teething problems, many involving computer software, hence that's why the parked in Taunton, meant that it took 16 months for the first Class 60 to be accepted, nearly 4 years after the introduce of all 100 of the Class 60 locomotives to service the time that the 60 fleet entered service. Train load sector business has been given way to shadow privatisation and the formation of the 1994 Load Haul Transrail Mainline Freight, which led to Mainline taking 52 locomotives, Load Haul taking 31, Transrail 17, EWS bought the whole of the Class 60 fleet apart from British Railways privatisation, reallocating the 60s fleet to Taunton. As a cost-cutting measure, the pool of common parts by 2003 to 2004, a number of locomotives were stored as surplus to operational requirements. In 2007, EWS became part of DB Schenker at the end of October 2010. The entire Class 60 fleet was mothballed. An exception is 6040 Territorial Army Cemetery, 60074 Teenage Cancer Trust by the end of 2011. 2 more locomotives were returned following an announcement that 21 further Class 60s would be overhauled by 2012, this being completed by the end of 2013. In June 2014, Corliss Rail purchased 10 of them. Wow. And by February 2016, there were 24 operational locomotives on the rail network. The 6021 Penygont was allocated to Rail Freight Metal subsector at Thornbury once it entered British Rail service on December 14, 1991, and substantially carried the same name, Star of the East, during the EWS service of 2014. Corliss purchased 10 Class 60s from DB, including 6021, but in June 2018, Corliss sold these locomotives to GBRF, still running in Corliss orange and yellow. GBRF removed the Corliss from the locomotive site and gave 621 the name of the Buster, which is held to the 21st of May 2019. Emerging from Eastleigh Works with full GBRF livery, reverting to its original name, Penugant. So there we go. That's a little insight of the Class 60 locomotive. And we'll spin that around, as you can see there, the dimensions and all that on the locomotive itself. Absolutely fantastic. But that was read off the Corliss rail box anyway. My Class 60 in question got sent away to Dave over at Tinsley, at Tinsley Yard TMD, which is 6033 T steel. I'm going to put a picture of what the loco looked like prior to going, prior to this video. And the work which Dave's done is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to run that through with you now while we're on. So I'm going to bring the loco out. As you've seen, there we are. Absolutely fantastic weathering job Dave has done to this loco. Done all the bogie frames, sutted all the top up, the engine, even painted, I don't know if you can see the inside of the engine there. He's painted that grey inside, how they should be. But honestly, Dave himself has outdone his work on this one. I've still got to get the detail pack ordered for it to put the pipework and all that on the front of it, because Hornby, in their dim-witted ways, put a Class 31 detail pack in a Class 60 locomotive. Well done, Hornby. Absolutely spot on. Does it look like a 31? Nah, it's a 60. Hornby, it is a Class 60, not a 31. So get your detail parts right. When I got this locomotive, it was second hand. I didn't have the air horns on the top. They came from West Hill Wagon Works. I've still got to order another set of steps there, missing off the logo. But all in total, Dave, what a fantastic job. Oh, and by the way, Dave, why is the lad signed inside the engine room, and especially you, Dave and James was here? What you've been doing in this loco. In fact, Tinsley lads, what have you been doing to this loco? Went away clean and it's come back rotten. You could have washed it prior to coming back. But no, I'm only joking. Only joking. These locos, absolutely fantastic. I've got 3 of them here at New Durham Junction. So we've got that one there, which is 6033. We'll put that one on there. Sorry, before I go, this loco still carries, this was a Thornaby, still carries the EWS on the front. The EWS nameplate. My other Class 60, I received this one for Christmas. It's the Lord Hall one. What a fantastic loco that is. I have got the box for that somewhere. And my other Class 60s up there, it's on the back of the Network Rail coaches, which is the 6021 Corliss rail. So I am going to be shopping for more Class 60s. I'll end up like, this layout will end up being taught in the second if I get any more though. Right, so thanks for watching. Please like, leave a comment, subscribe. You know what to do with it. Happy days, happy modelling, and be safe all. Thanks very much, Dave. Thanks very much over Tinsley for doing outstanding work. I'll leave a link in the description of Dave's channel. Check it out. Tinsley Yard TMD. Fantastic layout. And a fantastic lads. Cheers guys. See you soon. Bye bye.